What's up, everybody? It's your girl Erica, and I'm here back with another video. So today I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to test out my stitches, see like what all tweaks I need to do and things like that. I'm working in Stitch Artist. I finally have all the levels, okay, because when I first started with this software, I only had Stitch Artist level 1 and 2, and this year I decided to go ahead and up my level up with Stitch Artist 3. So I actually have been learning some things about density and having too much stitches on top of each other. I love to go to my machine and watch my design stitch out. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to put it on, run it, and we'll watch it and see what I need to do and if I need to run it again and go in my software. So I have my cutaway right here, my piece of fabric that I will be using. So this right here is the beautiful artwork I've digitized, and I like to save it on my hard drive and bring it to my machine and stitch it out. I remember I was telling y'all about how I'm learning how to digitize to try to get less density so the design can stitch out properly. I'm going to show y'all in my software where it's too much stitches on top of each other. It just makes thread breaks and shifting too much like that. So I'm learning how to deal with that, and I'll show y'all. Okay, so when I go up here to the dents part right here, as you see, I'm gonna punch that in. Pretty much this is how my design is looking. If you have too much red, then you definitely, this is gonna be a problem. So I'm glad my design is not really dense like that. It was told, you know, still test the stitches out. So I'm glad I ain't got too much red going on. So smooth process. Then when you kind of bend a project, it won't be so stiff. I can't deal with it. So this is why I had to learn how to digitize, and I just want to bring the best results for myself and for anyone in the future if I decide to sell the stitch file. So there we have it. Let's go to the machine. So right now I'm about to put my stabilizer and fabric on my hoop and get all the colors I need to use, and it's a quite amount of colors that I need. So making sure everything nice and tight. Okay, that means I gotta loosen this screw a little more. Nice, nice. Tighten it up and get all the little wrinkles. I like to push my stabilizer and fabric forward on both sides together. I feel like it's much better than pulling it outwards, because you can do it gently. And look, hear that drum? I have a lot of colors I need to use too. I have white, dark brown. Let's see how many colors. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Remove, remove frame. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. About 9 different colors I'm gonna be using. So I'm not in no rush. I mean, I could just run all of these colors on the multi-needle, but I'm not. I'm just gonna chill here and use all these colors I have. We're working on a 4x4. I mean, it's not a big deal. Gotta use the single needle sometimes, you know. So I'm going to grab my scissors, and by the way, I'm waiting on some new thread to come, so I might do a unbox with me. some new colors, because it's like, you know, when you're trying to digitize or doing your embroidery work, you know, you want to have all types of different shades and things you can work with, because it's like you go ahead and digitize and, you know, you don't have the color that you need for that project. So got a couple of thread colors that I would like to try out and add to my stash of threads. So waiting for that to come. But anyway, I need to go ahead and load in green. And I will be using this green right here. I'm gonna go ahead and thread this up. First color. Y'all can watch the stitch out, because it's great to watch the stitch out. It just, you know, give you ideas on how to digitize the work. And then you might come up with other things that you can do. So I got this going and I'm about to do my first stitch out. Go ahead, hit play. So as you see, this is only 2 steps, and this is what I'm talking about as far as this part. You see the legs is gonna be, the foot and legs gonna be right here. So I made sure I did not, it won't be so many stitches on top right here where I could have closed these in at. So I'm switching out my color. Now I need dark gray. And I'm thinking my colors are actually more than 10 colors. I'll tell y'all when I actually, because I had to get 2 more other colors out the back. The easy way to switch out. Just make sure you take it out of the needle, and then this is the 3rd step I'm doing. Okay, so this is one step I want to really look in good. This is the 3rd step I did, and as you see, the lining is right on. So I'm hoping throughout the rest of the design that it stays consistent, really close to the fill line. So right now it's looking good. On to the 4th step. Next color. 6th step is finished. Let's look at the outcome. This is how it's looking so far. So good. Yes, making sure all the colors are blending in well. On to the 7th step. Oh my Lord, I can't believe it, y'all. The 7th step, and I accidentally used the wrong color, y'all. Which is not a big deal. It is a test stitch, but the shell should have been a lighter brown and my outline should have been the dark brown on the shell, but not so big. So everything is blending in perfectly, which that's what you like to see when you're digitizing. Everything's looking good so far. So on to the 8th step. I'm gonna go ahead and use my next color, which is white, for the clouds. I got all these colors surrounding me, but that's how it be when you a digitizer or an embroiderist. You just need so many colors. So this is how it's looking. And I'm going to trim off the extra jump right here, or the loose thread. And so far, it's looking good. On to the next. We on step 9. Okay, so it's done. We're finished with step 9. I'm gonna have to cut the loose thread that you see, so I'm gonna do that now, and then on to number 10. I like to give it a little bit of tension when I cut. One more. So went on and did the foot. Came out great. Just need to cut a little bit of the threads, but now we're on to stitch 11, and that is the outline. This is going to, I'm hoping this come out good so I ain't gotta go back in, but we'll see. Okay, so this is the outline. I had to reinverse the colors on the shell because the lighter lining on the shell was supposed to be inside the field part, but in the dark was supposed to be the outlining. So therefore it looks pretty nice. I don't know if you could see, I need to do a little tweak, very minor up here. I don't know if you could see that, anyone can tell that, but being that I can, I'm gonna go ahead and do just a little bit tweaking up here, and then a very little at the bottom, very little. So I'm gonna do 2 more steps and I am finished. Okay, so I am finally finished with the project, and I'm about to show y'all what I have accomplished. And here, the finished product right here. How y'all like it? Tell me in the comments down below. But this is the design, and it's really not that bad. Not bad at all. I just showed you the tweaks I need to make, but I'm going to show you my first test out stitch, because this is not my first, this is my second test stitch, and I'm going to show you and we can look and see the difference and what I adjust for the second go round, and I will be back to get that. Okay y'all, so I have to clean my little mess up, because you know when you working with the threads and stuff, you get so much threads from constantly changing on a single needle machine. So I said I was going to share with y'all the first test stitch to give y'all a better idea of the different changes I went through to get to where I am now. So this will be my first test stitch, and I'm going to reel it in closer, but I mean it's not major big deal, but so you can see the outline. I like it right, you know, not major much, just very little tweaks, and then right here, but then, and this is what I was saying, the color of the shell was the light color brown. And that's all right, made a little mistake, but, and two, I want to talk to you about the density. So when I bend this, it's nice and bendable. It's not stiff, you know what I mean? And that's what I like. I like it to be where it's sturdy, but it's not extra thread, you know, stiff and rough, which thread is a little rough, but it is just flexible. So I have my other one side by side so you can see, and I don't know if you can really see too much of a difference here. And I wish I could have did the color light like this one so you can tell even more. But that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, y'all. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. It lets me know that you're interested in what I am giving out to y'all, dishing out. And it's pretty much a day of test stitching before you get that finished result. So that is what I did, and I hope you enjoyed this, and subscribe if you're not. Join my journey as I continue to grow. I will see y'all next time in the next video. Bye. Whoosh.